Hi, so now we're going to be working on our second recipe for today's workshop as part of the Hebni Kids cooking class, and this one's going to be California tacos. Now the first thing is you want to again make sure you wash your hands and make sure you have adult supervision, and if you have younger children who are participating, make sure that is an adult who's actually working with the stove. So here we have a skillet that's heating up with a little bit of oil in it, and it's a non-stick skillet, and we're gonna just take some ground turkey and brown that up. You can season the turkey with some salt and pepper if you like, but we're gonna be adding some salsa to it later, so there's really no need for extra salt, especially if you're trying to watch your salt or you have high blood pressure. We're going to start browning this turkey down, and as it's starting to cook, since it's a taco, I do like to add a little chili powder. Just remember that the chili powder is going to make it a little spicy, so the more you add, the spicier it's going to make it. You can also, instead of chili powder, if you want something kind of red color, you can use paprika, specifically like smoked paprika will give it that smoky flavor and kind of taco taste without being spicy. You can also use chipotle seasoning or any other taco seasonings that you like in here. I would just, again, be careful with not adding any extra salt if you're adding pre-made seasonings. Now that you see the turkey's all browned up and you don't see any pink anymore, you can go ahead and add in your prepared salsa. You can use a regular store-bought salsa, whichever one you like, and you just mix it in and let it simmer for a few more minutes with the salsa in there. This actually is a way to hide vegetables in the meal with the peppers, onions, and tomato that's in there. If you wanted to add extra like fresh peppers and onions to this, you could do that also, especially if you're want to practice your cutting skills, or if you also want to just add some freshness to it. And then we let this simmer for another 5 minutes. Now that your ground turkey is done and has simmered in the salsa for about 5 minutes, you're ready to plate it up. We like to use any kind of whole grain or bean chips that you can find at the store. These particular ones are black bean and garlic, so there's actual black beans and garlic mixed into the dough, so that adds fiber and extra protein as opposed to using just a plain chip. You can find a lot of different types of chips now at the store and all kinds of brands at affordable prices also, and it just helps pump up that nutritional value that just a regular chip. You could just use also whole grain chips if you'd like. And what I like about this step is make sure that you have the kids, especially younger kids, count out those nutritional servings from reading the nutrition label. So this is a good time to have them practice their nutrition label reading. This particular serving size is 8 chips per serving, so there's 10 servings in this whole bag. So you should be able to eat out of this 10 times. So I've plated out my 8 chips, and then I turn off my stove. And again, with adult supervision, you can go ahead and just top your chips with your ground turkey and salsa mixture. You can add fresh avocado or other fresh vegetables on top that you can find. And I also like to top it with a little cheese. So here you have your California tacos, which is an easy weeknight meal or lunch, especially when the kids are off on break or out of school in the summertime, and they can make it themselves if it's an older child with adult supervision, or a younger child can help make it. You have the whole grains from the tortilla chips with the beans also in them, and then you have your ground turkey for a nice lean protein. You can add fresh black beans to this, avocado, or any other vegetables, or fresh cilantro if you'd like, and we just topped it with a little cheese. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope the kids can get into the kitchen, especially when they're on break from school, and this can help them practice putting more vegetables into their meals and just learning how to cook and being able to take care of themselves and help themselves in the kitchen.